from all the transfers, all the business that Luton Town did in the winter transfer window, I would say, with the exception of Cal Naismith, I'm talking about permanent transfers. I would say, debatably, that Izzy Jones is quite possibly the player that has had the best impact on the squad.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
People might be saying, hey, whoa, Chris Makoso, he's a tremendous piece of business, isn't he? And also Thello Asgard, like, both very good signings. They are good signings. But Asgard, when you look at it, until very recently, going into the last two games, I would say Luton Town have really struggled to get Thello Asgard into the way we play, actually play through him. Chris Makoso, also he has become sort of one of the first names on the team sheet. He's fast, but he's raw. And a lot of the time, like I've compared him in the Luton Town show, I've compared him to Leon Barnett, Emerson Boyce, but there's a mistake in him. He has the raw pace to sort of bail himself out of the sticky situations that he gets himself into. He is a very good player. But for me, Izzy Jones could be sort of the spark that Luton Town need to look. I say to survive relegation, because let's face it, Carlton Morris, Elijah Adebayo, they're just not doing it. I don't know what's happened to Elijah. Let me know in the comments what you think has happened to Elijah. I think he's the biggest confidence player on the planet. Without confidence, his footballing ability is on par with who is that geezer that conned his way to play for Southampton? Called up Graham Souness, said he was George Weah's cousin. Blimey. Mine's gone blank on that one. Elijah Adebayo's footballing ability is along those lines. Carlton Morris, he's getting busy, he's dropping deep, he's running the channels, but he's not getting into the middle to get on the end of crosses. Alfie Doughty, Izzy Jones, pinging in crosses. Carlton Morris is pretty much chilling next to them. All right. How you doing? He's like, Carlton, you're meant to be in the middle, mate. Just expecting Thello Asgard to be there. And look, Asgard, he's tremendous. He's lethal when he's outside the box and he's sort of pinging one in from 25, 30 yards. But it seems he's not so clinical from like 2 yards out. But hey, he's an attacking midfielder. You can't really expect him to go the full Luke Berry. It is what it is. The reason why I want to talk about Izzy Jones, he bagged a hat-trick for Guyana against Guatemala. And look, I'm not reading into what happens in CONCACAF because the reality is about CONCACAF. Okay, the football, with the exception of like maybe 10 teams, it's on par with what you see down Hackney Marshes. I'm not reading too much into it, but bagging a hat-trick, it breeds confidence, and it was a good hat-trick. And they were runs in from the right-hand side. And guess where he plays for Luton Town? He plays in the right wing-back position, a very advanced right wing-back position. And that is going to be so crucial for us moving forward because, as I said it, the strikers are not scoring. So if we can find ways to feed Izzy Jones the ball, let him progress with the ball, he's already shown that he can do that. He can push the ball and beat his man so easily. He is so fast. And that brings me on to another thing. He is so fast. That is one thing that we were all screaming out for as soon as Chidozie Ogbene left. Regardless of what happened with Chio in terms of his Achilles, like you're never going to know that that's going to happen. That is just a very, very unfortunate freak accident of an injury. But it does happen in pacey speed merchant players. That pace, that searing pace, is something that we'd be missing. There is no one in the squad that offers that. Jacob Brown, he's pretty fast. He doesn't offer that. Elijah Adebayo, he's pretty fast. Yeah, he looks really gangly, like all arms and legs, and he looks like a giraffe when you get going. But giraffes are really quick. Elijah Adebayo is quick. He just looks very ungainly when he's running. Whereas Izzy Jones is fast and well, he looks aesthetically pleasing when he's running. He can run with the ball. He has torn us to shreds many, many times. I'd say even Tahith Chong doesn't have that searing pace. He's quick, well, he looks like he's quick, but what does Tahith Chong actually do with the ball apart from run into blind alleys? He's won the odd penalty. He's won one penalty, tried to win another penalty where he dived. It didn't happen. It wasn't awarded. But Isaiah Jones, he progresses the ball forward with purpose. And look, I was about to say, he tore us apart for Middlesbrough many times. And Middlesbrough, it didn't work out for him. Yes, he was there for 5 or 6 seasons. But Borough didn't work out for him because his family, and he has a very large family, he's had many, many personal issues going on with his family. COVID was not very kind to his family. A lot of family members passed away, and the family issues, the personal issues have continued on. When you have a big family, things are going to happen. But moving closer to London, I think he's from Lambeth, moving closer down to his hometown in London is only going to benefit him. And by benefiting him, it's going to benefit us. Yes, he missed a couple of games for personal issues, but the thing is, a happy player, happy team, and most importantly, happy fans. I am very happy with him. He has been probably one of the standout performers over the last period of 4 games where we've actually looked pretty decent. And with him in that right wing-back position, I don't mind so much the reversion to the back 3.
Shocked. We're all shocked.
Yes, the forwards really grate on me. Like, how can 2 forwards who both bagged double digits in the Premier League be so toothless and so useless in front of goal? But hey, that's neither here nor there. Look, I would need a psychology PhD to go and sort of root around in the minds of Carlton Morris and Elijah Adebayo. As I said, Carlton Morris has been all right, but it seems he's allergic to getting into the box right now. And Elijah Adebayo, a completely different story. Izzy Jones, we need that progressive running. We need the running in behind. We need the balls sort of diagonally played through between the opposition defensive line for him to sort of cut in on. And as I said, scoring goals, no matter what the level, no matter what the opposition, it breeds confidence. He's relatively new to the Guyana side. I think that was his 6th or 7th app or cap. They call them caps in international football because you get like a nifty little cap. While I'm talking about caps, make sure, if possible, if you have the time, go check out the Kenilworth Road Tour that's run by Hatters Heritage, because you see Joe Payne's cap, you see all 3 of Ron Bainham's caps. Ron Bainham was the oldest living England international for a while before his passing. Honestly, it's a tremendous tour, and there's some very, very knowledgeable tour guides, and half the proceeds go to supporting Hatters Heritage. That was a tangent, wasn't it? Izzy Jones, he got his 6th or 7th cap for Guyana, and whatever the level, you score goals, you get away, clear your heads during international break while everyone else is off at Centre Parks or Woburn or going out to Dubai. Personally, I prefer something a bit more local. I know Carlton Morris is partial to a bit of Centre Parks. It's good for these lads that are on international duty to get away, clear their heads, and play some football. And look, this is only the first leg for Guyana against Guatemala, but we'll see what happens in the second leg, and hopefully Izzy Jones gets some more confidence boosting goals and puts in a absolute 10 out of 10 performance. I said it at the time in my immediate reaction to him signing. I was a big fan. And since I've seen him play, I'm even more of a big fan, because I love watching him play. I love watching players with pace. I'm sure a lot of people do. And one thing about pace, defenders don't like defending against it. No one likes defending against it. Whether you're Virgil van Dijk or John Terry, no one likes defending against pace. Trickery, yes, you can sort of stand off someone, give them a yard, see which way they're going to go. and then tackle them. Pace, they push the ball past you, zoom, they're gone. Nyom. Yeah, Izzy Jones, with that pace, he can be a crucial player in terms of Luton Town staying up. And the fact that he's bagged a hat-trick, happy days. Because Lord knows no one else in our team is scoring right now. I'm saying he is the most important signing that we made. I'm not saying he is the greatest signing that we've made this window. As I said, Chris Makoso and Thello Asgard have also been very, very good. And Ali, in the short burst that we've seen him, he looks a decent player. He just needs to get a few more games under his belt. Right, as always, make sure if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to our channel, check it out. Subscribe. Loads more Luton Town content. Everyone, have a great week. Take care. And, well, it's Hull next, isn't it? So if you're going up to Hull, fair play to you. I hope the team reward you with another win on the road. Everyone, have a good one.